Only time is it gym with cameras here.
We get a deep tissue massage. Good shoulder.
UMAR AHMED, IFL-TV MTK Global. First time up here in Doncaster.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, nice.
You look knackered, Dave.
I was up at 6 o'clock running this morning. You know, this is a public workout, but it's not really part of my training plan. So I trained this morning. I'll train again later on. This isn't part of my plans.
What would you normally be doing?
Right now, I'd be asleep. So even though I kind of am still, the public workout at 12 o'clock middle of the day doesn't really fit into my training plans. So I'm just here because I've got to be.
You've got to do it. What's with the attire?
This is just what I wear. I'm not really nice. I'm too. Don't really care. To be honest.
Seen on your social media, you're still getting these people hating on you. Obviously, you get a lot of support as well.
Yeah.
Does that still bug you? Does it annoy you?
No, you know, it's mainly 95% support. You know, and I'm just, you know, my boxing career people would say it's winding down. Some would say I'm back for another go. Call it whatever you want. I'm doing other things as well now. You know, I put my time and my happiness and everything else into the hands of Danny and Jay and Liam and Paul and other young members of the community that I wanted to better themselves through boxing and other stuff. So I don't really care what anyone thinks. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing good things, so I'm quite happy in myself.
Why carry on then?
Why carry on boxing?
Yeah.
On numerous reasons. Number one, because I'm not going out on a defeat. Number two, I'm not showing what I'm capable of. I'm a good fighter. Not shown that. I've shown it in glimpses. And number three, I can win the British heavyweight title. Number four, I can make a lot of money as well. So mainly 2 and 4 for me.
How many fights you got left then?
Depends on boxing. Depends. You know, obviously, if I'd be sensible and have the right fights, I could have 5, 10. If I jump in with someone that's too good for me, 1. You know, so it's about being smart at this point in my career. How long have I got left? I don't know. I'm 27. Only had 34 fights.
Speaking like you're 40 or something.
Yeah, I've had 34 fights. Amateur and pro. It's like I've been around for years, but really, I've not been around that long.
Yeah, but you've been in some grueling fights.
Yeah, one-sided growlers.
That's what I mean.
I wish they were classics, you know what I mean? But I'm very proud of what I've done and what I've achieved, because you'd have told me this 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. So, but I've got so much more in the tank to give in terms of my ability. Whether I can do that or not is a different matter entirely.
Have you been managed badly though, Dave?
Well, I managed myself, so maybe. Pretty much managed myself, I guess, the last 3 or 4 years of my career. People say that all the time, but I made more money than I could have dreamed of, so I've not managed myself that badly. Headline the O2, I've not managed myself that badly, have I?
But in terms of the Tony Yoka fights, perhaps the Ortiz fight as well?
I don't know, I took the Dylan White fight on a chance where I thought I could beat him at the time. I watched him box Josh and I thought I could beat him. Obviously that turned out to be untrue. I watched Ortiz, I thought I could beat him, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I never trained for it, but I thought I'll beat him anyway. I was a 24-year-old kid and I fancy me chances with anybody in any aspect. Do you know what I mean?
What about going to France, not on TV, against Tony Yoka?
Just love it, don't I? I love it. When the phone rang and Tony Yoka, they said, "Do you want to fight the Olympic gold medalist in France, main event in France?" Didn't even ask about the money. I didn't even ask. I never asked about the money for Dylan White or Ortiz. I never asked for the money for no fight I've ever had. That's never been a question I've ever asked. It's always been, where's it at?
Why though?
Because I just, you know, when you're a kid, I never had any money anyway. I don't care for money. All the money I made out of boxing has gone back into doing what I'm doing.
But surely you want to still maximise your earnings?
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point in my life now, 27, I guess I am thinking more about life after boxing and making money. But from being 24, 25, 26, I never cared in the world about money. I always used to say, who is it then, Eddie? Who is it? Where is it? You know, what's the crack? And money was never something ever sorted. Like my manager at the time, Mick Mars, and used to say, oh, this is what you're getting. Let's go, all right, nice one.
If it wasn't for Darren Barker and perhaps Eddie as well, would you have taken that Dubois fight?
100%, yeah. Yeah, 100%. I wish I had took it. I still wish I had took it. I live for it. Like, we're in 2020 now, aren't we? And I don't care about my record. I'm at 17-5-2. I could be 17-102. Not bothered. What difference it mate? I know what I am and what I'm not. I wish I'd took the Dubois fight, yeah. Yeah, I do, yeah. I wish I fought the Dubois last month and Joyce this month and Ergowitz the one after. There's no thingy to me. I don't care. But the landscape of boxing now, if you lose to them and you're out, you're not wanted. So you have to be smart. But I wish I could fight.
I disagree with that.
I wish I could fight him every month.
I think you, because you still provide value in terms of viewing figures, etc. You've lost so many times in your career, you're still getting big fights.
I wish I could box him once a month, every month. I'd do it. I live for it. I love it. That's what I do. I love it. Boxing, and I guess all the reasons I listed earlier. Another reason is boxing keeps me A1. You know? I love it. It keeps me. I always say it keeps me living. It does. It genuinely does. Whether it's me fighting or training these, it just keeps me going.
Well, at least once you're done with your fighting career, you have got a path to in boxing, so you're not going to go AWOL.
No, obviously not. I've got a good little team. You know, I'm so proud of them.
Bring him in, Danny.
You're not part of the team. Piss off.
So he's just talking about how once Dave's done with his fighting career, whenever that is, he's not going to go nuts or go AWOL because he's still got a path in boxing. How's he been getting on with you?
It's been quite a while now. Been coaching me for a while, so
Nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years. I don't even know. Is it April?
2 years in April, yeah. I met Danny at the local amateur boxing club years ago, about 4 years ago. And he used to body spar and we all used to hit him, and it'd be funny because he's a little fat kid and we used to go, oh, he's a tough little fat kid, isn't he? And then over time we got to know him a little better, and then I just said to him one day, he was training on his own in the gym, people were taking note, this coach was taking no notice of him, and he had a bit of skill. I said, look Danny boy, I said, look, I'll train you. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, I'll train you. So I sorted it out like he could train all the time, and he was getting better and better and better. But about 12 months ago he was eating shit and doing other things, you know, what a young lad does. But the last 3 or 4 months it's clicked, hasn't it? He's boxed all the best fighters in the country, beat a few, lost to a few, but he's always never looked out of his depth. And all the boys, Liam, Jay, I credit them all, but I credit this man here, and I do credit him with it. And we're like best mates, even though he's 10 years younger than me. He really and honestly, the last 2 years, the gambling, I've stopped the gambling, the wanting to fucking, you know what I mean, or whatever thoughts you have sometimes. I credit this man with changing my life. I genuinely do, like honestly, like he's like my son.
From social media, it looks like you're putting more time and effort into training now.
Yeah, training now. Because when you've got kids, like he's like my son, like my real son. He's my favourite son. I love Jay and all and Liam and all, but he's my son. You know, he's been around for a long time. Bring Jay in as well. I feel like I've got kids. I feel like I've got kids, and I feel like I have to stay on the straight and narrow. I have to provide. I have to be there for them. I have to train hard. They have to train. I'm training hard. They have to. So, and Danny especially, he's been around for 2 years now. 2 years ago, he's been around for the Yoka defeats, the Price defeat. He's been around the bad times. Like, credit him with changing my life, really. It was like having a kid. But Jay and Liam, I credit them all with me being the happiest I've ever been in my life. I credit all of them for that.
So you still got the AHMED boxer stuff on?
It's just so look important, mate. So people realise I still wore the sombrero as well, mate.
What's happening with you?
Well, I just fought Friday night there. And a grueling bloodbath against Sean Duffy. Just a move around to get me back out and win. I'm back out in the Dome, the Doncaster Dome, 22nd of February, and then we're looking at dates in March, April, May, June, right through to December. We'll try to fight as much as I can, keep myself active, keep myself in the gym. Keep myself training. That's it.
Okay. So who are you working with now currently?
Well, I've got Danny. Danny's boxing on the 12th and the 29th this month. Then I'll have another 3 amateur fights. I'll take him to 50 and to 18. Then he'll turn pro, and then we'll plan from there. Obviously, hopefully Eddie will put him on some shows, and if we keep coming to Sheffield, Doncaster, Terry Harper keeps being successful. Jay's fighting February 22nd. He's fighting March 20th. Possible April 4th. We're looking at fighting for the Scottish Heavyweight title at the end of the year. This is why I'm so happy, because I'm so busy. It's so great.
Are you managing these boys as well?
I'll manage him. I'll manage him. I'll just train Jay. It's like a trainer advisor at all. Me and his manager contacts every day, and I live for it. I love it. I love boxing, and I love these kids and all that. It's my thing. I've got Liam as well. Liam, come here. He hates it. He's not going to enjoy this.
You don't have to drag him in, but
no, we have to, because Brendan Ingle taught me when I went to his gym. I was a shy kid when I met him at 16, really shy. I couldn't even talk. I was like, ugh. And look at me now. So he has to do it as well. So we've got Liam as well.
What weight?
He'll be fighting about 10.5, 11 stone. he's only had 3 amateur fights so far.
Oh, okay.
But I just told him, you put the time in. They train twice a day, every day. You know what I mean? He goes to Greg's every morning after the gym, but we'll iron that out, iron a few other things out that he does wrong, and he'll be absolutely flying. And Paul as well. Come in, Paul. We've got Paul
Have
as
you
well.
got too many at the moment? Like,
I don't believe so. We've got Paul as well. Paul's had 2 amateur fights years ago, and he's just starting back. And this is the team. This is the team now. There'll be no new members of the team unless Mayweather wants to come out of retirement and give me 25%. There'll be no new members of the team. So, and Paul as well. So he's a pro already. He's got a very busy. I've got 8 fights planned up for him this year. I'm talking to all sorts of people. Trust me, you have no idea how busy I am.
Yeah.
He's, I doubt it, because I'm busy as well.
I thought you only done pay-per-views, mate.
He just wants to be higher rated than me. He wants to knock New out faster than me. He's all planned out, and these two have just got to graft every day, twice a day, every day. You've got to be in the gym at 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock every day. This 12 o'clock bollocks for the workout, I'm not happy with because it's not part of my plans. But anyway, and these two have got to graft every day, and I'm giving them a nice little platform, and all they've got to do is work hard. If these 4 work hard, they can do whatever they want to do. So that's up to them. And I really enjoy it. I get some out of it, and they're going to get some out of it as well.
I feel like I could be talking to you in 10 years and you could be like a household name in terms of training.
Yeah, I won't be a promoter because I'm not interested in that.
Why not?
I don't want to. I can't wait for the day. People always say, because you know I'm a bit of a talker, I can talk and that, but I can't wait for the day where I stand behind him and I stand behind him and they talk and they go to me, what do you think? And I go, brilliant, and that's it. And I stand behind the camera and I watch them do their thing. I can't wait for that day. For all these just to do the thing and I'm just there and I'm just going, nice one boys, that's it, you know what I mean?
But
So,
as soon as you're done fighting, you want to get out of the spotlight.
I want to be a trainer and a manager to these who I cared about.
Yeah, but if you're managing them, then you've got to get on the camera.
No, I don't. I'm not like Sam Jones. I'm just like Sam Jones, old gobshite, you know what I mean? We've made friends now, but I don't need to be a gobshite. I don't want it. Don't need to be. Do you know what I mean? Me and Sam have made friends. Hello, Sam. You're like,
To be fair, he's doing good for Joe though, so
No,
it's working.
I agree. But he can talk shit like nobody, and so can he. These two might need some help, but these two are good for it. But no, I genuinely just cannot wait just to enjoy the fruits of my labour. When he turns pro, I tell you something, I'll shed a tear when he wins his first fight. So much hard graft and work's gone into it. It's just fucking, I love it, and I do like boxing myself. I used to love it. I still like it, but God knows I just can't wait just to watch these do well and others do well.
They all dedicated, yeah? God, that wasn't very encouraging.
He trains like a demon, you know what I mean? He trains
Like a diva?
a demon.
Oh, demon.
He trains very hard. He's not been down here very long, but I've got no complaints. Paul's here every day, he trains very hard. Liam is a bit hit and miss, but Liam's so physically gifted.
Yeah.
He fucking tosses it off sometimes, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't. But these 4, no, I won't waste my time with them. I do a lot of stuff outside of boxing, outside of these boys where I help people out, but I won't be in the gym wasting my time for 3 or 4 hours every day. If they weren't any good, all 4 of them have got enough ability to do what they want to do. Otherwise I won't waste the time.
When do you expect them to turn over?
He's in May, which makes me so proud. As you
May,
can see.
yeah? That's
May,
far
yeah.
away at all.
4 months. Jay's boxed 8 times this year, and these two, Paul just needs a good 10-15 amateur fights ready to go over, and Liam's another one of my children. Liam's only 3 or 4 years to get in, but you know, like I said, like my brothers and my sons all in one. So I've got their best interests at heart, and that's the best thing about me looking after these as a trainer and manager. So a lot of trainers and managers do it for the money. I do it for the love of it, and not for the love of boxing, for the love of these. So that's very important, I think.
When are you actually going to have your own children?
When I meet a fucking nice bird, innit?
You got loads on tour, haven't you?
Yeah, I know,
What, none of them nice?
but no, you know, it's just when I have kids, all of them are going to be with the same woman. They're all going to grow up in the same house. The mother can't leave me because we've got all the kids together. I can't leave her. I can't mess about. So if I'm not going to be showing over hers, you know what I'm saying? She's got to be a 10 out of 10. She's got to be able to coach. She's got to be able to clean. She's got to be able to look after the kids. The kids have got to be nice and tall and strong and be able to be an athlete as well one day. So I'm picky. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Asking for much.
Yeah, I'm just.
What happens to Danny then?
Well,
I'll be uncle.
he'll be the godfather to my first
Uncle
kid.
Danny.
He'll be godfather to my second child. He's not been around long enough yet, but he's Uncle Jay, which is quite worrying. Uncle Jay sounds a bit weird, yeah. But that's how. But us 5 here, like obviously this is not our gym. We pay to train here, and obviously Anthony Thomas is my best mate outside of boxing. But we're like a fucking family, you know what I mean? That's how close we are. That's how great it is, and that's what this is. That's what this and has provided me with. But just on my own boxing career, it's going very well. Obviously, one of the main men at Matchrooms there, so we'll go back to boxing talk. It's going
Canelo.
fantastically well. It's going, yeah. So I'm just enjoying life at the minute. And I think my boxing will strive from that.
Okay. Very interesting setup you've got there anyway, so good to see you're all happy.
I think we're all ecstatic, to be honest. I think we're a very weird bunch.
I'm not that weird.
No, he's probably the normal one. But
Really?
Yeah.
we've all had our certain problems with certain things and other, and I think we've all come together. We've all come together, and we've all just got. It's a very close, unique relationship we've all got. It's like a weird little family, really, and it's just, and it works because they are genuinely, as far as boxing goes, they're all improving every day.
Are you?
Fuck me, that's how I feel though most of the time. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I do what I do. I'm good enough to do what I do and to earn and do what I need to do. But I'm more excited for this, which is fair enough and fine.
Yeah, cool. Do you think you can still win a British title?
You can still win a British title. I believe we won one this year.
Yeah, this year?
This year, if not starting next year.
I've been at Web with my eyes shut, basically, at 19 stone, not training. Do you know what I mean? I beat Bracamonte the same. People think I had a bad night against Price and I've lost 2 OTs and that. I can fight like fuck. And everyone knows that in boxing. So I'm not worried at all, to be honest. I don't really worry, and that's probably my worry because I don't worry enough. But too laid back probably, but we'll see.
Is Fairbake's just going to be a tick over, obviously?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Dorian Darch, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like Dorian Darch. Really like him.
Well, is that that's not confirmed, obviously, but is that the name been talked about?
I think it's about 95% done.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's an exclusive. It's not really the most exciting exclusive in the world, but exclusive nonetheless,
No,
yeah.
we don't want you boxing an Ortiz or a Yoker again, so that's fine.
You know what? When we get Dorian out of the way, I'm really looking forward to meeting Dorian as well. I'm going to have an Iron Breweries and have a Dark Fruits after the fight. Looking forward to that. Then another one hopefully April 4th in Newcastle.
Okay.
And then we'll see what's what.
Any names in particular?
What that I want?
Yeah, not for April 4th, but just this year.
The biggest one possible, all of them.
No,
All
but
of
realistically.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. The British title, the biggest fight possible after
Huey
these next
Fury?
2. What for? The British title? You know what I'm looking for? You know, like the Dubois money that I was offered, yeah, that I was told would come back around. Yeah, we'll wait for that.
Do you want the winner of the Dubois Joyce?
No, I'm not saying that, but the Dubois money. You know,
Oh, the Dubois money.
If he wants to pay me that for darts, so I'm happy with that as well.
I don't think you'll be getting
Yeah,
that.
so I just want the biggest fight possible, really. Yeah, 100%.
What about Gorman?
Yeah, I guess for the British title, that's a fight. Yeah. Huey Fury for the British title, that's a fight. Them two are big British title fights, and good friends with both, you know. But for the British title, they're great fights, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. Whoever, I don't want to fling any names about because done that, and it is what it is at this point. I think I'm still a big fight for a lot of people.
I'm just trying to think realistically though. Nathan Gorman looks like he's looking for a fight. You're not tied down in terms of promotional.
Just give me that
situation.
Dubois money then, innit, Frank?
What, for a Gorman fight, I don't think it's going to happen.
It's not happening then, is it? I fight Dorian Darch every month till something comes up.
But I thought you said money wasn't the thing, so.
No, it wasn't the thing. It is the thing now.
Okay.
I've been a bit foolish at times, but I don't know. I'm not really bothered. Let's just see. Got to win February 8th first.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
against Dorian, so.
Yeah, it's true. No, you gotta respect all of them.
No, of course.
Yeah.
What about Tom Little? No?
For what?
Well, it's two names. It's
For
just
what,
boxing
then?
and Joshua Reed.
What? How much you paying me for it? Give me a figure.
I don't know the
Give me a figure.
purses,
Give me a
Dave,
figure.
but-
Give me a figure. Give me a figure.
Well, I'm not going to say a figure, but
Could it be for the British title?
probably not.
No, then.
So it's about the British title and the money. That's all it is.
Yeah, and if it ain't for either of them, I'll box Dorian Darch. Dorian Darch is my friend. I'll box Dorian Darch.
So that's just ruled out then. We're ruling Tom Little out.
What for though? Tom Little at the end of the year can fight Jay. And if he beats Jay at the end of the year, he can fight me. How about that? That's a deal I'm making. He can box Jay.
If he beats Jay?
he can fight Jay in December. And if he beats Jay in December, he can box me next year. If I'm not world heavyweight champion by then. Yeah, I'm making that deal if he wants. If he wants
Really?
to fight Jay December time, yeah. If he beats Jay, he can box me. How about that? That's fair enough. I like Tom Little. I think his game is a pebble. I don't think he's as funny as me, but his game is a pebble. I respect that. His game, he fights everybody. But it's just not really. It's not really an exciting fight for me because there's not really much in it for me. More in it for him than me. But yeah, I think
Okay.
the headline can be Tom Little winner. Well, obviously, if he don't want to fight me if he beats Tom Little, but yeah, I'm happy for that. I think that'd be fantastic at the end of the year, December 2020. Get it on.
Okay.
On the undercard of me and
Do you need Dave?
Ortiz too.
Just quickly get your thoughts on Wilder Fury 2. Can I get more than that?
That's a bit of tagline. Just
I'm not really. I don't know. Not really. Don't really know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have any
I'm
opinion.
not massively excited about
You think
it.
Fury stops
I
him?
think Fury stops it.
These will know better than me.
Who?
These will ask these.
What do you think, Danny?
Fury.
Fury? Jay reckons Fury stoppage.
I hope
Fury.
so.
Fury, I think someone will get knocked out. Could be either of them. I think Fury's capable of knocking Wilder out. Obviously,
Well,
Wilder's
that's
capable of knocking him
that's
out.
what his team are saying.
What does he think walking away? What do you think? Fury Wilder.
Hopefully a Fury late knockout.
Yeah, did it there first.
Do you think it's silly for Fury to go and try and knock him out when everyone thought he won on points last time?
But he didn't win on points last time. It was a draw.
Yeah, on paper, but
But it was a draw though.
But the same thing can happen. So why leave it to chance?
Same fight. It could happen
no,
again.
no, he's been backed by ESPN this time. He's made himself in America.
I won't be surprised if either of them get knocked out. Either result wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Be interesting because Wilder's never been on the floor, so
Tyson and Wilder, two of the top heavyweights in the world. It's just another fantastic fight. The cuts may play a factor from the Wilding fight. Numerous factors. I'm just not really arsed at the minute about anyone but myself and these.
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Can I just get, apart from you guys, one more thing as well? Eddie Hearn made some comments about potentially a Fury Joshua fight going to Saudi Arabia, 2 Brits. A lot of people were upset on social media.
Yeah.
Can you understand why though that might go to Saudi?
Well, I mean, there's more money in it, but for me, if you offered me 40 million for a fight, I could fight at Wembley, 150 fight in Saudi Arabia. For me, this is only me though. This is how I think. I'd take 40 million on boxing England. What's the difference between 40 and 150 million? How the fuck are you going to spend 110
Or
million?
110 million.
Who's going to spend it? How do you spend that? I mean, I could spend it. Give me a Willie Miller account.
I don't know about that.
I'll sit in a brothel on my phone. I could go for 110 million in about a week, but
I think the fighters would look to spend it in different ways.
I would set 40 million box at Wembley, myself personally. As a fan, which I am a fan, I'm never going to box you at Wembley against them, but so as a fan, it would irritate if Fury Joshua went to Wembley. Would I be upset? I don't think I care enough to be upset, but I wouldn't be happy about it. If it was Wembley, I'd go and watch it, but if it was Saudi Arabia, I wouldn't. So I think it cheats a lot of boxing fans out of the opportunity to watch the biggest fight in British boxing history.
Okay. All right, Dave Allen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck against Dorian on Feb 8th, if it is him. And Jay, let's see if you can get this fight on with Tom Little, eh?
I'm not actually actively looking for a fight with Tom Little, but if that's the deal that I need to fight him in December for him to fight Dave, then I've been through in it. So
See what happens. Boxing
We'll
is
see
a funny
what
game.
It's a big fight, you know, it'd be a good fight, you know. It's all about fights. I want Tom Little to have good fights to make money. I want Jay to. I want every boxer active at the minute. I want them all to make money and have big fights. You
I'm sure
so
Danny will one day.
Danny will be a superstar one day.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that. I've always said it since he was shit as a kid. So listen to me, you go far. I think he'd be fucking. He's an amazing talent. Honestly, he's a bit of power. Don't you, big lad?
Thank you, boys. Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, Gold Star Promotions, the home of UK.